In one of Charlotte's neighborhoods, the land alone is worth more than the entire homes in the surrounding areas. But this is just one of the spots where the real old money lives. I'm talking about neighborhoods where family wealth has been tucked away since the 1920s. And the last one on this list is going to totally change the way you see Charlotte real estate. Let's dive in. First off, Myers Park, Charlotte's original prestige corridor. A neighborhood that was designed in 1911 is still setting luxury pricing standards in Charlotte today. Most people think it's all about the homes, but the real story starts with the streets that were never meant to exist in the first place. This is where you'll find some of the biggest older homes and a lot of the well-established old money. This is true Charlotte old money, 100%. Myers Park was designed starting back in 1911 on about 1,200 acres of farmland southeast of Uptown. The developer, George Stevens, brought in John Nolan, a Harvard-trained landscape architect and one of the first Americans to call himself a town and a city planner. Nolan introduced something that changed Charlotte forever: curvilinear planning. That means widening streets that follow the natural shape of the land instead of the rigid grid system you see in older neighborhoods. And that wasn't just to make things look pretty. It created value, and it's still driving value today. The neighborhood has large lot sizes, no front fences, mature canopy trees, and generous setbacks. When you drive through Myers Park, you notice it right away. It feels different. The street curve naturally. The homes sit farther back from the road, and the tree canopy creates that cathedral effect overhead. That design philosophy ended up influencing pretty much every Charlotte suburb that came after it. So, what does that mean for pricing? Yeah, Myers Park is still the reference point for legacy luxury in Charlotte. Homes here can list from the low $200,000 for a cheap condo to over $2 million for luxury condos, and all the way up to $5 million for estate properties. Some newer ones are even breaking that bubble. The median sales price sits in the mid 1.3 million range. And yes, that median has had some ups and downs year over year, but the long-term stability comes from those design fundamentals and those large lot sizes. And later on, you'll see how those same large lot sizes are creating redevelopment opportunities that are pushing prices to nearly $7 million in other areas. It's a completely different story. Stick around for that one. Now, back in Myers Park, you're getting homes built in Georgian Revival, Tudor Revival, Colonial Revival, and American Craftsman style. A lot of these properties go back over 100 years. The architectural quality matters because buyers aren't just buying a house. They're buying into a National Register historic district with protected character and proven appreciation. But architecture alone doesn't explain why demand stays so consistent here. Freedom Park sits right next to Myers Park, and it gives you 98 acres with baseball fields, tennis courts, soccer fields, 7-acre lake, and unbelievable amounts of walking trails. So you've got year-round recreation right there. And then you've got SouthPark with over 350 shops, restaurants, and service providers just minutes away. That mix of historic character, recreational access, and modern conveniences creates steady buyer interest. Right now, Myers Park has around 53 homes listed for sale. That's more inventory than you'll find in some other legacy neighborhoods. And that bigger inventory base gives buyers options, but it also means you need to understand what drives value inside Myers Park itself. Location inside the neighborhood truly matters. Lot sizes matter. Renovation quality matters. Myers Park sets the baseline for what legacy luxury looks like. Those winding streets, the mature landscaping, the protective historic character, the proximity to Freedom Park and SouthPark Mall, and those large lots create a pricing floor that's held for decades. But next, there's a neighborhood operating under totally different rules where the land itself tells a story most buyers don't even realize they are worried about missing. Eastover. Quiet, luxury, architectural rarity, and some of Charlotte's most valuable lots. Eastover was developed in the 1920s as one of Charlotte's first purposeful built luxury suburbs. It was designed to attract financiers, lawyers, and prominent community leaders. And what makes Eastover different isn't just the history, it's the land. Here's what most people miss. In Eastover, the lot value alone can exceed home prices in surrounding areas. You're buying the land as much as you're buying the structure sitting on it, sometimes even more. In Eastover, a half-acre or three-quarter-acre lot in the right location carries serious value, even if the house on it isn't the main selling point. The neighborhood has deep setbacks, wide lots, towering hardwoods, and nearly 600 homes. When you drive through Eastover, you notice how much space exists between properties. The setbacks create privacy. The lot width gives you separation, and the mature vegetation creates a sense of seclusion you don't find in newer luxury developments. There's also limited commercial intrusion, which helps keep that residential feel locked in. The architectural styles here are all over the map in the best way possible, though. You see Georgian Revival, Tudor Revival, Colonial Revival, Federal Style, Tuscan Revival, and even traditional bungalows, designs throughout. A lot of these homes go back about 100 years, and renovation standards in Eastover are high, which helps maintain a consistent value profile across the neighborhood completely. And just wait, because I'm going to show you exactly how those renovated standards translate into price per square foot, grand total appreciation. That's outpacing Myers Park. The numbers are wild. Stay with me. Now, that matters because when you're evaluating luxury homes, you're not just comparing square footage and the price. You're looking at whether the renovations are quality matches what the neighborhood expects. In Eastover, buyers expect high-end finishes, architectural design updates, and attention to original details. Homes that hit the standard command premium prices. Homes that don't can sit longer. Those renovation expectations protect values and attract buyers who want long-term hold potential. Right now, Eastover has only 17 homes listed for sale, with prices ranging from the high 600s to the mid 2.6 million range. That limited inventory creates real scarcity. When a renovated Eastover home hits the market, it moves quickly because buyers who understand lot value don't hesitate. Eastover's median sales price recently hit about $2.1 million. It's showing year-over-year appreciation, even while other luxury neighborhoods saw declines. That trend isn't random. Buyers are recognizing that Eastover lots offer long-term hold value that goes beyond the structure sitting there today. This architectural rarity mixed with some of Charlotte's most valuable land. Eastover attracts buyers who think differently about luxury real estate. They aren't chasing the newest build or the trendiest finish. They're looking at land value, architectural significance, and neighborhood with proven track record. When you understand what those lots are actually worth, the pricing starts making a whole lot more sense. Now, if we haven't met yet, I'm Mark Weinberg, and I've been helping families find the best deals here in Charlotte's luxury market for over a decade. If you're seriously considering Eastover, Myers Park, or any of these old money neighborhoods, my contact information is in the description below. Don't hesitate to reach out and let me know what I can do to help. Now let's head over to a neighborhood where that high land value is reshaping the market in a completely different way. Foxcroft, which is a blend of legacy homes and modern luxury rebuilds. A home just sold for over $6 million in the neighborhood that most buyers overlooked 5 years ago. That shift happened quietly, but the numbers don't lie. Foxcroft sits between Myers Park and SouthPark, and that gives it a strategic position. You get the residential feel of Myers Park, but you're also right next to the convenience of SouthPark. And what makes Foxcroft stand out right now is redevelopment. The neighborhood has large parcels, quiet streets, wooded lots, and a mix of preserved older homes and high-end new construction. When you drive through Foxcroft today, you'll see original homes from decades ago sitting right next to brand new luxury builds. And that mix isn't an accident. Builders and developers are targeting Foxcroft because the lot sizes can support modern luxury construction. New luxury communities like the Courts of Prince Charles, Foxcroft Place, are adding high-end inventory. These aren't typical suburban new builds. They're architectural design, often primary on the main with custom finishes and modern amenities. Check all the boxes. And what that does is push the price per square foot upward across the whole neighborhood. When new construction sells at premium pricing, it resets the comparable sales baseline for the entire area. Existing homes that are well maintained or renovated benefit from those higher comps, and buyers start seeing Foxcroft as a place where you can get both legacy character and modern luxury. That perception shift drives demand, and demand drives pricing. With 26 homes listed, price ranges from just under $1 million to nearly $8 million. And that range tells you everything about what's happening in Foxcroft today. You've got original homes that need updates. You got renovated properties that are ready to move into, and you've got brand new builds with every modern amenity that you can think. The median sales price sits at nearly $1.5 million, which puts Foxcroft right between Myers Park and Eastover. The mix of land value plus renovational quality is producing record pricing in certain sections. When a renovated or architect's designed home hits the market on the right street, it moves quickly at premium pricing. Foxcroft has consistent luxury turnover without losing its identity, and that's rare. A lot of neighborhoods either hold on to their character but stagnate, or they redevelop so aggressively that they lose what made them really special. Foxcroft is threading the needle right now. You are getting preservation and progress working together. Now, let's look at what happens when you add something totally different into the luxury equation. The SouthPark Luxury Ring, Sharon Road, Quail Hollow, and Carmel Corridor Estates. The 2025 PGA Championship was hosted on a course surrounded by the private homes. That's literally someone's backyard. This area, which I call SouthPark Luxury Ring, includes Sharon Road, Quail Hollow, and Carmel Corridor Estates. And what ties them together is simple. You've got a luxury golf courses, wooded lots, and some of the highest convenience to lot size ratios anywhere in Charlotte. And when I say luxury golf, I mean world-class facilities. Quail Hollow Country Club was established in 1959 on 257 acres, and it hosted some of the biggest tournaments in the sport. The Kemper Open, the PGA Championship, the Presidential Cup, the Wells Fargo Championship. The course was originally designed by famous golf course architect George Cobb back in 1961, and it's considered one of the finest courses in the United States. This is a world-renowned private club. Homes in Quail Hollow range from condos in the mid $400,000 all the way up to estates that have gotten over $7 million price points. You're getting proximity to world-class golf club, wooded lots, and stately homes sitting on manicured landscapes. You know, for buyers who want golf course living and the lifestyle that comes with it, Quail Hollow definitely delivers. The neighborhood also has wooded lots that create privacy and natural beauty. You're not in a cookie-cutter suburban development. You're in an established luxury community with mature landscaping and architectural variety. And some properties have golf course lots, which means direct views and direct access. Then you've got Sharon Road and Carmel Corridor estates, and they bring a lot of the same advantages: large land parcels, wooded lots, and a mix of traditional estates and modern luxury rebuilds. And also the easy access to SouthPark, 350 plus shops and restaurants just minutes away. That convenience to lot size ratio is hard to beat anywhere else. So here's what makes the SouthPark luxury ring different. You're getting larger land parcels that attract buyers who want the space, but they don't want to leave the core of the city, where inventory varies a lot. You'll find homes built from the 1970s that need some updates. You'll find renovated properties that are, move-in ready. And you'll find modern luxury rebuilds loaded with amenities. Age of renovations definitely matter. Build quality matters also. And even lot position, especially the closer you get to the golf course, definitely matters. You're about 20 minutes from uptown Charlotte, about 25 minutes from the airport, and you've got immediate access to over 350 shops, restaurants, and service providers right at SouthPark Mall. So for the buyer who wants large land parcels without leaving the urban core, this ring delivers space, privacy, luxury golf course living, and commercial convenience all in one location. Now here's where all of these neighborhoods connect in a way most buyers don't seem to see what's coming. The surprise upswing, Why Eastover and Foxcroft are quietly outpacing Myers Park in price per square foot for decades. Myers Park set the pricing standard, but if you wanted to know what luxury real estate was worth in Charlotte, you looked at Myers Park first. But something has shifted. Recent sales show sharper appreciation on selected blocks in Eastover and Foxcroft compared to Myers Park broader market performance. Eastover saw 15.3% annual price change, while Myers Park showed 12.7% and Foxcroft posted 8.5%. But those percentages don't tell the full story. Here's what's driving it: lot size and redevelopment potential. In Eastover, buyers are increasingly targeting streets with larger lots and real redevelopment opportunities. When a property sells and the new owner either does a major renovation or a rebuild completely, that sale resets the comp baseline for the surrounding homes, and limited inventory makes that effect even stronger. With only 17 homes listed in Eastover compared to the 53 in Myers Park, every sale carries more weight. It has more impact on what the neighborhood looks like and what buyers are willing to pay next. That scarcity drives competitive bidding, especially for renovated or architectural designed homes. And Foxcroft, new luxury construction is pushing price per square foot up. When developers build high-end homes with modern finishes and sell them, at premium pricing, existing homes benefit from those higher comps. Eastover's average price per square foot sits at $991, while Myers Park is at $480. That's a significant premium that reflects the renovation and restoration standards in this market. Buyers start seeing Foxcroft as a neighborhood where you can get both legacy character and modern luxury. And that perception shift drives demand, which pushes prices even higher. The mix of land value plus renovation on quality is producing record pricing in certain sections. Buyers who understand this aren't just looking at the homes itself, they're looking at the lot size, street location, redevelopment potential, and what the comps are doing on that exact block. And when those factors line up, properties can command pricing that goes beyond the broader neighborhood averages. It's unbelievable. This pricing shift is the trend luxury buyers should be watching most closely in Charlotte today. Eastover and Foxcroft are quietly positioned as neighborhoods with long-term value and generational quality. They're proven neighborhoods with limited inventory, and when well-renovated or architectural designed homes hit the market, they move quickly at premium pricing. You're getting great location with track records of sustained value. And for buyers who think strategically about land value, renovation potentials, and long-term appreciation, these neighborhoods offer something Myers Park doesn't. They offer a chance to get in before pricing fully catches up to what they really are. Charlotte's old money neighborhoods aren't just defined by who lives there. They're defined by the land, the architect, and the history that created them. The buyers who understand that distinction are the ones quietly building generational wealth while everyone else chases the wrong metrics. If you're ready to explore properties in Eastover, Foxcroft, Myers Park, or anywhere else in Charlotte before the spring market heats up, email me or reach out, give me a call today. I'll show you exactly which streets and blocks offer the best long-term value. And check out my other videos, a link here that covers 13 critical things most people don't find out until after they've already moved in to the house here in Charlotte. These are deal breakers and surprises that separate smooth move from ones people truly regret. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching. Look forward to catching up with you soon.